One shot, let's begin. Aioi Wakaba to ito hito suki ni suite. About my mount with Aioi Wakaba by Ogata Akane. I don't know if I said any of that right, but hey, did my best. And this is translated by Habane. Alright, it is the month of February, so it's nothing but romance one shots, and then it's a leap year, so we get an extra one for this month. So let's begin, everybody. As a Shinigami, Shiguro, was interested in human. I watched over people's final days, and to me, humans normally smile when they are happy and cry when they are sad. That was what I believed. Oni-chan, look over my homework. However, sure, just wait a moment, okay? This is the story of a Shinigami and a certain girl. Aioi Wakaba was a little different. The girl was 17 in her second year of high school. 4 years ago, her mother passed away. Ew, it's time for bed. And she lived with her dad and younger brother. Okay. One month, hence at noon on July 20th, at a crossroad near the playground, she would be hit by a truck and die. This is why, as a Shinigami, I haunted her, her inescapable fate. For the sake of her busy dad and young brother, she earnestly acted as the mother of her family. Ordinary human would grumble and whine, but even in this situation, she kept smiling. I was the only thing about her, but it was enough that I couldn't help but take interest. 24-hour clean laundry. She's smiling again? Excuse me, how do you eat this? Hmm? You can have half if you like. Uh, Thank you very much. What am I even doing? Whoa, this is so good! Wow, popsicles really are this tasty! Is this your first time having one? Yeah, I bought it on a whim, so I wasn't expecting much. It's cold and sweet, but it also has a pleasant slight bitterness. am, am I that weird? No, I just haven't ever seen someone so emotional over eating a popsicle before. I'm sorry, but I feel a lot better now. So thank you very much. Well, in return for the popsicle, what should I? Shigure. My name is Shigure. Let's have popsicles together again sometime. Hmm? I'm sure you felt better because of how delicious the popsicle was. So when you're tired, let's have popsicles again. I'm Wakaba. I can't wait, Shigure-san. Yeah, for Shinigami, there's a single rule, and that is, one must not fall in love with a human. The duty of a Shinigami watches over people's final days, bitter and sorrowful after all. Should they fall in love, they are never again able to return to being Stop! Give that back! My mom made that for me! You! Then get her to make you a new one. Oh, that's right. Your mama's dead, isn't she? Wakabe! So lame. Oni-chan. Good thing it didn't get dirty. Mom made this bag for you, so of course it's important. Yeah, thanks. Okay, well, I'm going home to wash off. Uh, okay. Kaba, Shigura-san, you know, why do you smile, even when it gets tough? Well, that's because I want to be like Mom. Once, when we were coming back from shopping, we got trapped in the elevator. It was summer, so it was hot, and there wasn't any help coming. Everyone was on edge. But then Mom, okay, everyone, once we get out of here, what would you like to eat? Everyone was laughing and smiling. Even when Mom herself was in trouble, her smile never faltered. She was someone who worked for anyone's sake. That's the amazing person I look up to. Sorry, The reason why I got close to you is so that I can watch over your death tomorrow. I am Shinigami. Tomorrow at noon at a crosswalk near the tomorrow at noon at a crosswalk near the playground, you'll be hit by a truck. You'll be immediately taken to the hospital, but you won't make it in time. Take your last breath. So I beg you, you absolutely can't go outside tomorrow. It's my brother's birthday tomorrow. Every year after we visit Mom's grave, we go to his favorite playground, and I made the lunch I made together. And even if you're joking, I can't laugh. I made up my mind after Mom passed away. I will smile, even when it's painful, and live so that everyone can be happy. The mom I knew is just like that. Wakabe. Oh, the humans I know worked to the end for their own benefit. They weren't seeking ship. It would be normal to push others aside to get off on a lifeboat. But Wakabe wasn't like that. Even if she worked up a sweat or got covered in mud, she would smile. Her death would be in but 10 minutes. In order to make her brother happy, she presented him a boxed lunch. When did I realize she made everyone around her smile? That's right. The person I loved was that kind of person. One haunted by a Shinigami will die without exception. So then I. Oh. Hey! Somebody got hit! Huh? There's no one. No! I'm sure a guy wearing black was there. What? Kinda scary. Anyways, call an ambulance. That was Shigure-san. What he told me was true. And yet I. Oni-chan? Baba. My fault. It was my fault. Been 18 years since then. Sugar. Excuse me. How do you eat this? Ah, I was Shinigami. I committed a crime. In order to make up for that crime, I was demoted from a spirit to a human. As a human, I again believe this. Humans normally smile when they are happy, cry when they are sad, but Aioi Wakabe, so different. Aioi Wakabe to Ito Hitsu Aioi Wakabe to Ito Hitsugetsu no Tsuiti. About My Month with Aioi Wakaba by Ogata Kane. The Shinigami is a spirit of death. The word has the character for death and spirit, usually seen kind, but there's Rendaku. Shiguri's name uses the characters for death and winning. Aoi, her last month, is developing living together. Wakabe means new leaves. oh, sorry. I just went running for the first time in a while. I am very out of shape. So, let's continue with our patterns here. um, the backgrounds do their job. I think they're pretty solid, and yeah, I think they're actually quite good when I take a look at them and what we have. Right, they're definitely set the scene. You could tell that they're in a metropolitan area. Is it anything super super amazing all the time? No, but it doesn't need to be. It's very good context setting here, and they don't need backgrounds when they don't. And yeah, I think this is wonderful. It's a pretty solid background. See, like laundromat, washing machines, and that's in the background. Now, when it comes to the foreground, um, man, when I look at her face, that's a really nice smile, and you could tell that they're all related too, which I like. A lot of places don't do that. She was supposed to die on in 20XX. That's when the Mega Man games are, you know. So this is the Mega Man future. And I kind of like how, as I'm looking through this again, she is smiling throughout all of this, but you could kind of see there's a little bit of stress behind a lot of these smiles. You're like, she's working hard here. This one, you can see there's a bit of exhaustion there. Even here, she's just kind of enjoying herself, which is really nice. Oh, that's such a wonderful. Um, and he does a really good job with these eyes here. Like you could tell that there's a lot of um, what is this focus? I guess to his eyes here, where these eyes are quite good. They shift quite a bit, and even here they're a little bit different there. And I like that. He's very good at drawing the this part of the face. And again, the look of exhaustion, but still continuing to smile. That's a very interesting thing to put. I don't know how to describe that. Hmm. Maybe it's just the nuance of it there. And again, I'm always talking about faces, but I think they're a very important part about manga. Nice. So one thing I'm gonna Google right now, my second screen, Shinigami fall in love human is so they do they die? Um, because that's is that like a legend? Because that happened in Death Note, right? Like where they fell in love and then the person died, and then what was it? Rem died, right? Um, and then after that, this thing has it. As I'm googling this here, um, I'm getting a lot of Death Note stuff. And I guess that makes sense, right? And then the Grim Reaper for Japan, the Shinigami, everything about falling in love. Because a lot of these stories have to do with. Here we go. In one traditional tale, man who is fed up with life first commits suicide. He's visited by Shigami. Husband night. Okay, that's a candle. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about a Shinigami falling in love with a human, and that maybe not killing them like in this series. Although I guess we want to go for a really long existential. The key will die in 70 years, something like that, right? He'll die in 70 years. Um, and that's fair enough, you know. Now, one thing that kind of bothers me a little bit about this here is it's been 18 years since then. Excuse me. How do you eat this? So I'm guessing she's significantly older, right? She's probably significantly older. Is she? Okay, because I don't think she's wearing the same outfit, right? She's got this. She's got the long little dress, and then here, boom, boom, boom. She has that little bag. Okay, maybe it isn't because it said it's been 18 years since then. Like, I get the point is probably just to make him. He was reincarnated as a baby, he still fell in love, and then boom, boom, boom. But that's a very long time. 18. You'd be like, if we take her at school age, 14 would be when she might how old she might be. That's a very common age in Japan. Although that's a common age everywhere, but in a lot of shows, that'd be 30, 36, 32, 30. Okay, so she'd be 32 in this image here. I don't know. That's a little bit whatever. Well, I wonder how he likes school and stuff like that. Demoted from a spirit to a human. I figured that would happen. And I do like that, hey, she was a little different. You can see how he fell in love with her and her ability to smile and persevere through the situation. This is part of why my voice is going. Like I said, I haven't been running in a long time and oof. But that's part of why I like Superman a lot, just because the ability to like keep going and smile and do what you need to do. So that sense of comfort that everything will be okay from the person, I think is wonderful. And I think this is a classical love story where I don't have any complaints. I think for the past couple of days, I've been like, oh, I kind of wish there was more. I kind of wish there was more. I kind of wish there was more. This is the start to a series. This isn't quite a one shot, which is a little bit different, right? One shots have to run this balance between being self-contained to be really really good, but also having the potential to be modified a bit to have their own story, right? And this is one that I think just fits as a one shot. It's its own self-contained story. Could you potentially turn this to a series? I don't know about that. Probably not. You'd have to rewrite quite a bit here and then be like, hey, he watches over her, this, that, and the other. And then you could probably have romance, rom com stuff, but no. I don't think this would work as a series, but I think that's perfectly okay. Um, and let's see what Ogate Akane has done. Okay. he's done a lot of one shots, and I hope that he does his best and he gets published at some point. Because this was a pretty solid story. I think it was good. One of the better one shots I've read for this um love month, and I guess that'll be everything, everybody. Oh man, I need to take care of myself a little bit better. I just finished my finals for one of my class, so maybe that's part of it. That I'm a little tired too. That's okay. I got 2 days to rest. That my next semester begins. But you grind out now. But awesome, awesome, everybody. So with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born. Peace out.